Today, you have me for the very first time, telling you a little bit about our songs and our music. I know that my wonderful bandmates have already talked a lot about how we create arrangements, how technically different instruments and the music comes together, and how we work with that. So today I thought that we do a different part of our songs, which is the melody and the lyrics, right? So on the one hand, of course, we have all the amazing instruments that we usually put in our songs. And then on the other hand, we create melodies and lyrics for those songs, obviously. There are many different ways of writing songs. There are artists, for example, that write the lyrics first, and then based on the lyrics or the story they want to tell, they might come up with a melody or might come up with arrangements. There are other artists that come up with both at the same time, right? And then we have kind of the third way, which is mostly how we operate in the Reins, which is basically having an idea of the instruments, an idea of the music in general. Then with that there is a melody that develops with that, because obviously also, as you know, the instruments and the melody, they play together super strongly, right? They're like interconnected in a way. They come up already quite in the beginning. And then from that on, when we have like a version, or almost already like the whole construct of the song, then we go in and we think of some lyrics. At that point, that's actually quite easy to do, because when you have already the arrangement of the song and even the melody of the song, you will automatically get certain feelings. Like, you guys know that there are some songs that sound sad, that there are some songs that sound upbeat and fun, and this is also the case with instrumental music, where you don't have any voices. So of course, from the general mood of that song, then start coming the ideas for different lyrics. All of us in the Reins, but especially me, when I write lyrics, I'm very heavily influenced by musicals. I grew up listening to and watching musicals and loving them, and also video games. And both of these have a very cinematic way, obviously, of doing music, and a very storytelling kind of way. So there's really hard emphasis on the story and the mood in a lot of our songs. And obviously that also comes with experiences that we've had that then we portray inside of the songs. So, for example, we have one song that's called Take a Break. And that was actually created during a time where one of us didn't have such a good time, going through a bit of a rough patch in their life, and really tried to have a positive outlook, even though things were feeling really hard in that moment. So they all the time basically told themselves as a mantra to take a break, right? Like, the bad days are gonna stop, and at some point there's gonna be sun out again. And that's how then this really positive and chill song happened, from this daily hopeful mantra of trying to get to the better end of it, right? So then we draw a lot from the experience that we have, and try to tell a story. We also have very epic songs that go way more into the direction that we would call cinematic. We have songs like Church in the Wild, where the lyrics were heavily inspired by anime and video games, right? So you have a very epic, adventurous, almost a tale that's being told in an abstract way. Like, there's a tale, usually a story that you can you can read. We're not just talking about certain topics, but we usually try to tell a story. And of course, we also have songs like In the Dark that are, let's say, a bit more abstract in the story that they tell. So they really try to portray more these emotions that you feel in certain situations. But again, I think very, very cinematic. I think you can really, really tell the influences, at least in the lyrics, there when it comes to storytelling. So I think this is something that we, as the Reins, we really, really want to do through the music and through the emotions that you feel when you listen to our songs. We really, really hope you feel connected and you feel these experiences as well.